What's it like when you know you got to play the same team 2 straight games?
It's tough. It's tough. You know, you want to show them things to take care of the W today, but you also don't want to show them too much and have time to prepare for next week and stuff, offensively or defensively. And it's always tough to beat 2 teams back to back. And I'll tell you what, that Messina team is a good team. We had some lucky bounces today, if you will, and a couple key interceptions at different times, and our offense, I thought, played really well. Declan threw the ball great today. Our offensive line blocked really well, gave him a little bit of time today to do the things he needs to do. Our defense stepped up, I thought, at times, and played downhill. But it's tough to win two against the same team 2 weeks in a row, if you will.
As I say, I mean, if you win as big as you did today too, could that be a challenge from this too, to make sure your team doesn't come in overconfident?
Believe me, we sat in the end zone right after the game, and I said, "What's done is done, and we've got another hurdle to go." And anybody in this section can beat anybody at any time, anywhere. You know, if it's bad weather next weekend, conditions are bad. Couple fumbles don't go your way. Couple kickoffs don't go your way. Couple missed tackles. All of a sudden, a team's right there, and then anything can happen.
And what were you thinking too early in the game when they kind of had that really good first drive and just marched right down the field? Were you getting nervous at all?
A lot of people that looked at Messina's record, and I knew they could do that. I watched enough film on them. I know their players enough. I know of their players enough that they've got good players. They got great coaching. They're just having that year that we all dread sometimes. And Coach Zappius has that year, and it can happen to any of us at any time. And but that doesn't mean anything. When they went down, I looked at the guys and said, "Yeah, that's what's going to happen when you don't tackle. That's what happens when you don't know you don't go to your assignments you need to do." We made some adjustments, talked to the guys that we needed to talk to on the interior and the outside, and they figured it out.
The other thing I was asked you was about Bowden on defense today. Would you like? It seemed like you were calling his name on the PA almost every single tackle.
Yeah, he is. Bobby is one hell of a player. There's no question about it. He plays downhill. He never comes off the field. I just love the kid. I could put him anywhere. I think I could. I think I could put him at defensive end if I wanted to. And but he's our monster back, and he is a monster in a good way.
I asked you about kind of the oddity of playing a team like 2 times in a row. What's kind of your mindset when you have knowing that you're going to play them again 2 weeks from now?
Knowing we're going to play them again, we got 2 weeks to prepare, so that's going to help us with the bye week. So we just got to focus on what's next and listen to coach.
Is it a weird situation too when you have this kind of a comfortable win going into game 2 weeks from now, not to come in maybe overconfident or?
Yeah, coach always preaches not being overconfident, but we got to listen to him and we'll be able to get the job done again.
One thing I was curious about, I was just wondering, are you ever sometimes happy when you don't get a first down because you're going to get a chance to punt?
Nah, we need the first down.
So because I know you had a really good punting year except for one today. So I was wondering if you ever look forward to when you get a chance to do that.
Yeah.
Offensively, what did you like about what you guys were able to do today in this game?
Our receiver, Pat Recker, he was catching everything today, and our line up front did a good job, giving me some time to throw. That was good.
I forgot which receiver it was, but the one late in the game where you weren't even really looking after you threw the ball. Were you surprised
it was Pat Recker.
Yeah, were you surprised that was a touchdown that time?
I just threw it up to him, and he got it. Okay. It's all him.
And say also you guys play a little bit of defense today too. Like, what do you like when you get a chance to do that?
I've never played defense in my life before, so it was different. But my teammates telling me to figure out what I had to do, so that was good.
I guess lastly, I was just going to ask you the same thing to him. When the other team scores like right off the bat, first drive of the game, it's kind of going through your mind. I'm sure you're going to get out there and match it, but did you think when we were in a tough game on our hands today? Kind of
we were thinking it was going to be tough, but we just had to punch them back, and that's what we did. And we ended up on top today, so that was good.
Your defensive play today, it looked like you were on almost every tackle. What was it like out there for you?
It's pretty rough. I'm pretty tired right now. And a lot of sprints.
Do you have more fun sometimes making the defensive plays than running the ball?
I like making tackles. It's a lot of fun, but I like scoring touchdowns.
What's this game like being a senior? It's not your last home game, but it's kind of the official last game in a way.
It's exciting. I'm kind of sad that football's over.
Was it fun too to be able to get a couple touchdowns in that kind of a game too?
It was so much fun getting my first 2 touchdowns of the year. Insane.
Your guys' game today too. Is it kind of weird knowing you're going to play this team again in a couple of weeks too? What's kind of that situation like with you?
Yeah, it's definitely kind of weird. Usually you don't play a team back to back, and then we have a bye week in between. So it's definitely a different situation this year.
Did you guys just try to play a normal game, or are you worried about showing too much of what you do if you're playing them again 2 weeks from now?
No, we just played the game, played the way we like to play. Nothing special, just average game for us.
I was going to say offensively, first of all, what would you like about the way you and Declan were able to connect with each other today?
He always just throws me a great ball, makes it easy for me to catch.
Yeah.
Make sure I'm protected and won't get hit right away. So I like that a lot.
And defensively, too, I was going to ask you about the 2 interceptions. Are those more fun in some ways than catching a touchdown pass, especially if you get a long run on those?
Yeah, it depends. If I couldn't do it without the pressure from the D line and then everyone else being covered up. So I just it's a team effort, I guess.
I guess the last thing defensively I was going to ask you about, they scored on the first drive. How did you guys as a unit handle that? Because obviously after that you guys played pretty well until the second half, and it was kind of garbage time.
We just try to keep our head up and think what's next, and then just go from there and try to make positive efforts and not really get down on ourselves at all.